Here's a little update for the NL Grease Monkey Garage. It's been a while, kind of lost interest, to be entirely honest, but in the meantime of losing interest in making a video, there has been lots of work ongoing. There is the side-by-side. Got a new set of 27-inch Mega Mayhem tires on there. Had her all back together. Everything was working fine. Overheated. The fan gave out. Replaced that with an all balls racing fan. On sale at Fortnite in Canada. Great price, like 130 bucks or something. Came with an aluminum shroud. That's working like a top. Scored an awesome deal on a snowplow. 150 bucks for everything you see there. Not hurt. Didn't have the mounting bracket for this model. So it's too dark to see. Anyway, well, that's pretty shitty. I made a bracket, a NL Grease Monkey Garage original. So that's pretty cool. The big tires made her lose low end, so I had to shim the clutch. That was an interesting endeavor. Cleaned all it up and re-greased everything. The beloved Harley wasn't left out. Sank a decent amount of money into this thing. 88-inch twin cam, known for cam chain tensioner failure. So I went through S&S and I got the entire S&S cam case upgrade kit. And that's all in behind here. Check out my Instagram, you'll see some pictures of the progress as I was going through. So right now she's got gear driven S&S cams, S&S cam plate, S&S high flow oil pump, S&S 510 cams, and quickie push rods from S&S. It's all S&S. Future plan to put a 100cc big bore kit. May do that the winter. And the cam chain tensioners weren't in bad shape, but you know, it's an ounce of prevention. Scored a absolutely mint set of Vance & Hines long shots. They're like spotless. They came off a newer model and they're not listed as fitting my bike, but the only reason they're listed as not fitting is because of that. That's an oxygen sensor bung. My bike doesn't have oxygen sensors, and that's the only reason. But Vance & Hines makes a plug. I'm just waiting on the plugs to install that. Purchased a press. That was on sale. Would have came in handy when I was doing all the bearings and everything on the side-by-side, but oh well. Plans for oil changes coming up. Here's the stuff I took out of the Harley. Here's the stock cams, cam plate, oil pump, tappets are there. You can see right here, the cam chain tensioners is like 28,000 kilometers on the bike. So that's kilometers, not miles. So you can see there's wear, there's pitting, but nothing too bad. Probably could have got another 15,000 out of it, but now I don't have to worry about it. Now it's not in my mind. Here's the latest project. A 6250 watt Hyundai generator. Engine-wise, that thing starts and runs like an absolute top. It runs like a clock, but it doesn't put out any electricity. So I was hoping that it would be something easy, like the magnetism would need to be reflashed. Lots of videos on YouTube about that. The other thing would be the automatic voltage regulator, or AVR, is a common place for it to fail. Just my luck. It was neither of those things. But I only paid $100 for the generator. And to be entirely honest, the motor in it is worth much more than that. So I really didn't care. But here's what's gone. I ended up scrapping the generator part. Not too bad. No big deal, actually. I had to use a gear puller to pull the stator off. And the stator is what's fried. As you can tell, check this out. So they say you can tell the stator is gone if these ropes are, wow, look how brittle that is from the heat. If those ropes are bad, are broken. But, I mean, look at the visible burning. The thing is absolutely cooked. The guy I bought it from was working offshore, so I didn't get to talk to him. Look at this. But I was talking to his wife, and she said the thing was hardly ever used. Kind of had an idea that it wouldn't be an easy fix because, you know, when you're out in the fishing communities, the fishing villages around Newfoundland, these guys are like rednecks, like myself. I mean, we do our own work, we fix our own things. So I think he knew it was a fairly catastrophic failure before he put it up for sale, because I could tell he had it apart. If it was an easy fix, I'm quite positive he would have fixed it. Anyway, there is a company in Markham, Ontario that sells parts for these things. They take PayPal and they ship here later. So, guess what I've got on the way? Brand new stator, en route. So when I get the stator, put the thing back together, and hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, I may just cut my losses. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. It's a little update. Maybe I'll get some more videos on the go. My buddy Roger has an electric glide now. He sold a Sportster, and he's got a lowering kit. He installed the rear Burley shocks himself, and he's coming out to the NL Grease Monkey to install the front Progressive Burley brand, I don't know what it is, lowering springs and forks. So maybe make a video about that. Maybe make a video when I'm putting this thing back together, because, you know, taking things apart's easy. Putting them back together is the hard part. And that's it. I think there'll definitely be a video coming of the big bore install on the Harley. I'm feeling like that needs to be 100 cubic inches. Anyway, peace out. Take care of each other. Stay safe. See you next time.